Hello, friends. I wanted to introduce you to my little baby Sushi. She has a very sweet story. We met a wonderful woman at PetSmart when we first moved here, and she happens to foster the most kittens in Marion County, which is where we live. And so we fostered two, and we had to say farewell to them because my daughter was so severely allergic. She was breaking out in hives. And then after we went through the heartbreak of saying farewell, luckily they were only a couple weeks old. Or we'd only had them for a couple weeks, I apologize. And we said farewell. I thought it was we couldn't have kitties forever. Literally a couple weeks later, maybe a month, probably about a month, I was in this meeting that I was invited to. It was a networking group, and I met a gentleman who cured himself of cat allergies with Neuro Linguistic programming. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, where were you just weeks ago? And sometimes that's how health happens, right? We don't pay attention until it's too late. And I said, well, how did you do it? He said, Neuro Linguistic programming. Well, I'm a big neuro nerd. And so I decided I was going to pay attention to this because I know about thought patterns and programming in the mind. And so we scheduled a time to connect, and I said, I want to hear more about your story. If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. We did a story swap, and I shared how I beat cancer and avoided chemotherapy with food and frequencies. So I taught him about the frequencies of our chakras and the body. Hi, baby. You're going to stay with me for a little while, okay? I love her so much. And so we did a little knowledge swap. And it's interesting because for people who work in the knowledge industry, it's sometimes frustrating because people think you should just give away your knowledge for free. And it's like, we spend thousands gaining the knowledge. We can't give it away for free. It's a business. And so, here, baby, let's get you comfy. There you go. There you go. That's a good girl. That's my little Sushi. See, then the dog hears me talking to her and gets her all worked up. So what I learned from him is that there are people with split personalities, and in one of their personalities, they will not have a disease that expresses itself, and in the other, they will. And I said, it's really interesting that you share that because there are beliefs that people have carried with mice. So they injected a batch of mice with the same cancer. And as these tumors grew, they were able to cure the treatment group through thought. And that's why programming our neural pathways, if you think about it, the honest truth is every single one of us wanders the world with a lot of negative thoughts. Psychologists call them ants, automatic negative thoughts. And they come from thousands of years of us being wired to detect threats. Think back to the days of the cavemen. They were always looking for threats, so we were always looking for negative things in our environment. And now, as modern beings, our brains are still wired that way, so we've got to rewire them. That's what day one of HoloVita's Masterclass is all going to be about. I'm going to teach you about the brain, about she is so sweet. Oh my gosh, her little. About the brain and about metacognition and how to think about your thinking, practice awareness of your thinking, and then some strategies to rewrite and rewire those thought patterns. The second day is my favorite. We're going to talk food and what's on your plate, because just a few simple swaps, I'm going to teach you the one simple swap that's saving me lots of money and fueling my day in a beautiful way. And so I'm very excited about that. And then we're going to go into frequencies on day 3. She's telling me wrap it up. We're going to go into all the sound frequencies that are aligned with your chakras. Every organ in your body has a frequency. All of the chakras in your body have different things that they represent. And she's like, would you please let me down? No, I won't ever let you go. Last night, it was amazing. She snuggled with me like a dog. Today, she's like, there's a dog down there. Did you know there's a dog down there? We've only had her since Christmas Day, so they're still getting to know one another. Hey, hey, baby. She's so cute. So when my friend Susan got a cat, her cat's name is Sweetie Pie Butterfly, and she is the sweetest, most dainty, beautiful thing you've ever seen. And she happened to have siblings. Oh, she's starting to purr. Is it good, baby? Do you see yourself up there? Do you see yourself? No? No? I love you so much. Cats' purrs have a very beautiful frequency that's very healing. And so I was in awe of Sweetie Pie Butterfly, and my friend Susan said she has more siblings. So this woman was a stroke survivor and has this litter of kittens that she's been just nurturing as she heals herself. And these are the sweetest, sweetest little angels. So I told her, I said, well, we'll try this health experiment. I'm all about embracing a scientist's mind with the body. So paying great attention to what your body is telling you at certain times. I also learned that sleep is like a therapy session for your body. So guess who's given herself 10 hours of sleep this week? Oh yeah, baby. I'm just considering it my 8-hour ritual plus the commute to and from a therapist's office. How about that? Simple swaps. I believe health should be simple. A focus on health should bring us happiness and joy. And so I've put together all of the things that I've learned during my cancer journey into a 4-day brief masterclass. I'm gonna go put this little one back with my daughter. Huh, you wanna go see Gigi? I just thought as I was preparing an email for you that I would just tell you a little bit about the class and say I'd love to see you there. I'd love to connect with you and just share space and hear what's happening in your life. That was when God put this on my heart to shift my business from high performance leadership to health. I was very reluctant. I thought about all the reasons that I shouldn't do it. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not an oncologist. And I thought, oh my gosh, but I am a big believer that we all lead the most difficult person on the planet, and that's ourselves. I also, throughout my career, have focused on behavioral change, whether it was always getting assigned the naughty kids in the class or helping leaders prepare for promotion. Those were all behavioral changes. And so I thought, wait, 90 to 95% of disease is diet and lifestyle. Those are behaviors. What we need help with is education and behavior. So that's how I'm stepping in and stepping up to help people. And with that, I would love to see you there. So please click the link, get signed up. I had to write a gazillion emails for my tech assistant who was like, we need an email for this, we need an email for that. Don't worry though, they're the quick and easy kind. You can integrate it into your calendar and then just little reminders with fun facts to help you stay engaged and excited, because health is a mindset. We've got to rewire the neural pathways. We've got to make it really, really easy. Simple swaps, simple swaps. And I'm all about not only simple swaps, but simple swaps that save time and save money. Look at this little one. She's going to fall asleep with me. I love you, friends. Mwah.